Hi, everyone, and welcome to Our Disabled Future, a series where disabled voices lead the way. I'm your host, Miko, and it is a good day for disability inclusion. Each day during Disability Pride Month and beyond, I'm amplifying real disabled stories, where we are, where we want to go, and how the heck we're going to get there together, I think. Today, I'm thrilled to be joined by my guest, Brittany. Let's dive in. Hi, Brittany. Thanks for joining. How are you doing?
I'm great, Nika. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. So tell us about yourself and your disabled life.
Well, I was born with a cavernous venous malformation in the back of my brain, right in the cerebellum, which unfortunately controls most of your body and motor functions. And throughout my life, it bled. And each time it caused a little bit more brain damage. um, until eventually it bled when I was 23 and it caused facial paralysis. And that's when the surgeons decided that it needed to come out. They performed brain surgery. And while I did live, thank God, it did leave me with a lot of deficits that I'm living with today, such as facial paralysis. Um, I can't see through my right eye. I'm also deaf in my right ear, um, along with a few other deficits that I've had operations on over the years. And my disabled life, I would say I've had a fulfilling life. I'm married and I have a son. Um, and they're not disabled at all, but they make room for my disability. They always include me in everything that they do. Um, and they help make my challenges seem like I can overcome.
I'm so glad you have that support system. That sounds remarkable.
Thank you.
Of course, Brittany, you've done a great job of talking about what your experience has been like as your disability progressed. What does a disability friendly future look like for you?
I would say a disability friendly future would have several different aspects. First, probably the hottest topic would be accessibility. I would like to see accessibility everywhere. Um, and by accessibility everywhere, I mean I would like universal design to be uh, just a everyday consideration. Um, Now, universal design doesn't mean it's just for disabled people. It means it's for everyone. And that's what I like about it. It's all inclusive. It's not discriminating against anyone. Um, I would also like more disabled people to be in our outdoor spaces. I would like them to feel welcome in outdoor spaces and just from the grocery store to parks, uh, to school classrooms, anywhere. I think part of the reason you don't see as many disabled people is because we don't always feel as welcome, because there's a lack of accessibility. And also, there's a stigma that the general public hold for disabled people. Um, and I think if we were able to participate more in society, that stigma would slowly decrease.
That makes sense to me. Thank you. That was really well thought out, especially the part about disabled people being in public parks. I've thought about that myself a lot as well. I grew up directly across from one of my own hometown's public parks and spent a lot of time there. You've given me a really clear picture of what that disability friendly future looks like, and I love what you say about universal design. Let's get into the nitty gritty. What do we have to do to make that future a reality? Is there a strategy? Are there some skills or tools? What do you think?
I think that we would have to attack it on a few different ends. I think that when you talk about universal design, it's not only encompassing construction, but also we're looking at the web space as well. Um, so when we are talking about design to engineers, for example, web engineers or civic engineers, etc., I think that universal design has to become a mainstream topic that they learn about. I also think that we could attack universal design from a public standpoint, that we could educate people a little bit more um, on how universal design can affect them and help them. Uh, for example, sliding doors at the grocery store. They're not just great for someone who might have a mobility issue, but they're also great for that pregnant mom who's carrying a bunch of groceries and her 4-year-old. Um, it it universal design is really there to help out everyone. And if we learn a bit more about it, then maybe it'll become more mainstream.
That's awesome, Brittany. You're really speaking my language. Thank you. I think probably in the description for this video, I'll include some links about universal design.
Yeah.
All right. As our time together draws to a close, I want to give you a space that you and I, as disabled people, so rarely get, and that is time to just brag about yourself. Talk about something cool you've recently done, maybe something cool you're actively doing, or like a project in the works. If you're big on social media, you want to grow that social media following, where can people find you? But this is your soapbox time, so be your own cheerleader. Let's hear it.
Thank you. Well, I recently was laid off, so I actually had time to finish a book that I've been writing about my disability and subsequent recovery. Um, so be on the lookout. One day I'll get it edited and published. But I also just recently started a little solarpreneurship business called Pardon My Scrap. It's on Etsy. It's for custom scrapbooks. Uh, because I feel like we have so many memories in life that we should be able to preserve them and enjoy them.
That's awesome. Preserve your memories the way you want to. I
It's
see like the selling point there. Brittany, thank you again for taking part in this project. It was great speaking with you.
you too.
Everybody, thanks so much. Tune in next time. And remember, this is our disabled future, and it's being built by all of us together. Thanks for watching. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I'm rooting for you, and I can't wait to see what you do next.